It's me! Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you are all keeping very well this week. This wonderful costume has been designed and made completely from scratch by the amazing clothing by Jinnie. That's Jinnie Barham. I think she's watching today. Hi, Jinnie. Thank you so much, Jinnie. It's such a beautiful jacket, and I can't wait to wear it beyond this concert. I've always loved Michael Jackson, and I even have another jacket that I've always called my Michael Jackson jacket, but now I can actually say I've got a Michael Jackson jacket. So thank you so much. I hope that you've all had a wonderful week, another week of lockdown, and thank you so much for joining me this evening. And thank you to Jinnie for her amazing work. She did this in less than a week again. She is amazing, incredible, and I can't thank her enough. And working with her has just been amazing. And I hope that when I make my name at some point, that she'll be my touring clothing maker with me, because I need her. She's amazing. Hi to Philip and Fatima, and to Angela Barbrook, who'll be watching later. I've got her song for her. And to Daphne and Rob, who are not drinking tonight because it's Lent. Jinnie, thank you so much for watching, Jinnie, her clothing. Thank you to Jane and Richard and Tessa and Austin, who are watching, and Tuomo in Finland, and to Lynn. Thank you so much to Teresa as well, and thank you, Teresa, for your wonderful request for the song. Linda says hello from Framlingham. Hello, and hello to Chris Essex. Thank you so much for watching my Michael Jackson evening. It's been amazing for me to learn Michael Jackson. You know, as a kid, my dad did love him, and my dad used to try and do a few moves in the house. My dad actually could moonwalk, which was amazing. I've been practicing the moonwalk this week. We did try to film it, but we've been so busy with other projects and obviously practicing for this. We've recorded the medley, if you heard you in the thank you for waiting bit. That was me. I recorded that last night after only an hour of practicing it. Hi to Mike and Mary, thank you so much for watching. I have spent hours upon hours this week watching documentary after documentary, after interview after interview, all about Michael Jackson, trying to learn some of his moves, his mannerisms, the way he sings. I probably won't be singing like him because I'm not him, and I'm not a man, I can't sing like him. But when he was in the Jackson 5, before he hit adolescence, our voices sit very well on the same level, so that works pretty well for me when I'm singing their songs. Hi to Mum in Russia. I also wanted to say hi to Lucy and Yada in Prague, and to Assel and Miguel in Prague, and also to Sarah and Kathy at About Fram, who kindly promoted this evening, and to Ava and Ruby. Hello, Ava and Ruby, who are watching, and I hope you can all dance along with me tonight. We've got lots of fun songs and not lots of slow songs as well. And hello to Lulu from Germany. Thank you so much for watching as well. So I've got lots of things to bring to you this evening. As I said, I've immersed myself this week with Michael Jackson, even to the point where most nights I'm not going to sleep till about 1 a.m. because I just wanted to watch him over and over and over. Hello, Victoria from Athens. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Obviously, I'm not, as I've said before, I'm not Michael Jackson, but I would like to dedicate this concert as a gift, or not gift for Michael Jackson, but a tribute to Michael Jackson, because I'm such a huge fan of him. He had such a difficult upbringing, and he had a difficult life with the vitiligo that he suffered with, and his appearance, feeling that he didn't feel confident enough in himself, but he felt confident on stage, which I think is incredible. He said he felt at home on stage, and when he was off stage, he felt like he didn't belong. And it's kind of how many performers, even myself, feel that way. You become a different person when you perform, and I think it's really interesting to hear that. So hi to Kelsey, Trudy, Trev and Kels are here, and Rory. Hey Rory, but Mummy's Facebook isn't working on her phone. Oh bless her. You look fab, and Mummy can't wait to message whilst you're singing, but I imagine that she can't message. So sorry. She can't message while you're singing, but she's squealing, clapping and loving you. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. So yeah, I've been practicing my little moves. He does a lot of this, shaking his legs, and a lot of neck movements and obviously the moonwalk, but we can't show you the moonwalk because you can't see my feet. But I have been practicing all week, and we've decided, because there's so many amazing Michael Jackson songs to sing, that we will do another one hopefully in the summer. And we will reposition everything if we can afford to, reposition the whole thing, blacken out the floor, and then I will actually do some proper dance moves because I love dancing. I grew up dancing, and it would be lovely if I can actually dance. So yes, I'll start with his life story. He was born in 1958. He was the brother of many siblings. He had 3 sisters and 5 other brothers. He did actually have 6 other brothers, but one of the brothers was a twin and he died shortly after birth. Basically, his dad heard one of his brothers playing the guitar. They were a very poor family. His dad heard his brother, Michael's brother, playing guitar and heard him singing and thought, oh, he's got a good voice. Then got the other guys to do the same, and he started entering them into talent competitions until at one point they got noticed and were invited to the Harlem in New York where they performed. And Michael Jackson started a bit later than the others because he was a lot younger, but he eventually became the main singer. So Jackson became the solo singer in 1971, while they rose to fame with the Motown records. And basically, he was the first single they released. He was only aged 8. He was so young, and forced into stardom at a very young age. And yes, his elder brothers were Jackie, Tito, Jermaine and Marlene, and they were known as obviously the Jackson 5, and eventually Michael Jackson took over, and there was a bit of jealousy from the other brothers, of course. So the first one I'm going to sing without further ado is for Terry Bryant, and this is the the most famous single actually. Is really their first number 1 hit in 1969 with the Jackson 5. This is Michael Jackson's solo, and it was released on October 7th, 1969, became the first number 1 hit for them, and it explores the theme of a lover who decides that he's too hasty in dropping his partner. An unusual aspect about this song is that its main lead vocal obviously was performed by the very young Michael Jackson. He was only 11 or 12 at the time. So I hope you enjoy I Want You Back. Stand out in the crowd, but someone picked you from the bunch. One glance is all it took. Now it's too much too late for me to take a second look. Oh baby, baby, give me one more chance. Show you that I love you. Won't you please let me back in your heart? Oh darling, I was blind to let you go. Let you go, baby. Now since I've seen you in his arms, yes I do now. I want you back. Ooh, ooh, baby. I want you back. Yeah, 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 yeah. I want you back. Na, 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 na. Trying to live without your love is one long sleepless night. Let me show you, girl, I know wrong from right. Every street you walk on, I leave tear stains on the ground. Following the girl I didn't even want around. Let me tell you now. Oh baby, all I need is one more chance. Show you that I love you. Won't you please let me back in your heart? Oh darling, I was blind to let you go. Let you go, baby. But now since I
want you back.
Ooh, ooh, baby, I want you back. I hope you all enjoyed my I Want You Back Jackson 5 version. Mike says, Chrissy, you'll make a fab Jackson, and says, lovely. And then says, hey, go, lovely Chrissy, you're amazing. Thank you so much. And Dorothy, hi, Dorothy. Loved Off the Wall album. You're amazing. Go, Christina. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been really fun to learn different music and different things. Kelsey says, Emma, can't wait to hear Billie Jean if you sing that too, sweetheart. I was going to sing Billie Jean, but we literally I had 26 songs. I couldn't pick between them. Obviously, we had people who'd requested, I think it was up to 6 or 7, and even only 10 songs came up to over an hour long of music. So we thought we have to do 2 or 3 more concerts of Michael Jackson because I love Billie Jean. I can't do Billie Jean tonight, but I definitely will be learning some of the moves, I promise, for the next concert because I really want to do a dancing concert that I can really show off. Maybe Jinnie, you can make me another costume. For the summer, that would be amazing. We can do another one, maybe a Thriller costume or something. He has so many incredible costumes. I love the one he wears all gold. It's like it was one of I've watched a million concerts this week as well. I think it was in Australia, Auckland or something. And he was completely in shiny gold with like these black buckles all over him. I was like, I need to wear that costume. That is definitely one I need to have. So anyway, Steve says, man, it's been a while since I've heard that Little Michael Jackson. He was so cute, wasn't he? Little Michael Jackson was like the cutest thing ever. Philip says, fabulous start, Chrissy. Thank you so much, everybody. So Jermaine obviously was the lead singer to begin with. And then after his dad heard Michael became the lead singer from this song. This is when he became the main singer. And in an interview that I saw, Michael Jackson says that people used to call him a 42-year-old midget because he was so mature for his age and so disciplined. He said in an interview, which was quite sad actually, he said that his father used to beat them all, very, very strict, which is probably why they were so brilliant, as Michael said in the interview. If he hadn't have been that strict, we wouldn't have been that good. But he lost out on his childhood. He said he remembered looking out of the window and seeing a lot of children playing with their parents in this playground while they're in a rehearsal room. And he remembered just crying his eyes out. And I just think that's so sad, but it created such an amazing performer. But what was at what cost to his actual personal life, which is quite interesting. It's been very interesting watching all these documentaries this week, and I felt I really seen an insight into who Michael was. So he was very disciplined by his father. If he missed a step, he said in dancing, his father would be holding this belt in his hand, and he said, in Michael's words, he would tear you up if you did it wrong. And Michael actually started crying in the interview, and he said he even used to throw me against a wall, and he remembers his mother screaming sometimes, saying that she thought Michael could die from his father's hands. But his dad also didn't allow him to call him dad either. And Michael says he forgave his dad because without his dad, he wouldn't have gone on to do what he did. Anyway, his father also used to tease him about his appearance and his big nose. He used to say he had a fat nose, a big nose, which I don't think he did. Like, looking at his little face as a kid singing that song, I Want You Back, he looks so beautiful. But anyway, and Michael said that his father told him he had a fat nose and regularly physically and emotionally abused him during rehearsals. He recalled that Joe often sat in a chair with a belt in his hand, and as his siblings rehearsed, and he was ready to physically punish them if they made any mistakes. Catherine Jackson stated that although whipping is considered abuse in more modern times, it was more common a way to discipline children when Michael was growing up. Jackie, Tito, Jermaine and Marlon have also said that their father was not an abusive man, but they did have whippings, but he was much harder on Michael because he was younger. And Jackson said in his youth he was very lonely and isolated, which is such a sad sort of story. But anyway, it goes on to an amazing song, which is 1972, where Michael is the lead singer again, and this has been requested by Angela Barbrook, and this is Ben. Ben is the first song, actually, I ever learnt as a child singer. At the age of 8, I learnt this with my singing teacher. So this is the first song I ever learnt, which brings back lots of memories for me too. And now it's actually quite low for me, which is quite funny, because back then I used to think it was quite high, but now it's quite low for me. It's a song written by Walter Scharf and Don Black for the 1972 film of the same name, Ben, and it was performed in the film by Michael Jackson during the closing credits, and it won a Golden Globe for Best Song. So I hope you enjoy Ben.
Us need look no more. We've both found what we were looking for. With a friend to call my own, I'll never be alone. And you, my friend, will see you've got a friend in me. Running here and there, you feel you're not wanted anywhere. If you ever look behind and don't like what you find, there's something you should know. You've got a place to go. Used to say I and me, now it's us, now it's we. I used to say I and me, now it's us, now it's we. Turn you away. I don't listen to a word they say. They don't see you as I do. I wish they would try to. I'm sure they'd think again if they had a friend like that.
Thank you, everyone. It's one of my favourites as well. Oh, and Angela too. Angela says it's one of her favourites too. I've always loved this song, maybe also because it was my first ever song I learnt. It's always resonated with me as a fabulous song. Steve says, commercially a big success, sadly, personally, a very sad and tragic life. It's very true. And Mike says, awesome cover, Chrissy. This is fabulous track. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. As I said, this week has been crazy with me watching millions and millions of videos of Michael Jackson. I've just been going around the house going, which has been quite fun. Thank you, Amy. Just lovely, says. The Jackson 5 were later described as the cutting-edge example of black crossover artists. They were frustrated by Motown's refusal to let them have a creative input, and Jackson's performance of their top 5 single Dancing Machine on Soul Train popularised the robot dance, which I will try do a little bit of later. But it's very difficult because this week I've tried to learn lots of dance moves, but also, as Slava told me, he kept telling me, but the main thing is you're singing, Chrissy. You need to you need to practice your singing. No one's really going to see your dancing. So yeah, I felt a lot of pressure this week because Michael Jackson's so huge, and it's not just his voice that was incredible, his dancing was incredible, and obviously I know he had a million hours to practice and rehearse everything, and by the time he got to the age of 40, you know, doing Thriller and all those dance moves from Billie Jean and Smooth Criminal, they were, you know, easy because they were so inbuilt in his brain by that point. Just like me with Don Giovanni or some of the operas I've sung, I don't even need to think, it just comes. So yeah, I can see how easy it must be once you've done your 10,000 hours of practice. So in 1975, Michael Jackson left Jackson 5, left Motown, and they signed with Epic Records, and they renamed themselves the Jacksons, and their younger brother Randy also joined around this time. Jermaine stayed with Motown and pursued a solo career, and the Jacksons continued to tour internationally and released 6 more albums between 1976 and 1984. And Michael was the group's main songwriter during this time. He wrote songs such as Shake Your Body down to the ground, This Place, Hotel, and Can You Feel It? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Yeah, I'm not doing that one, but I'll do that on another one. Maybe I should just do a Jackson 5 or Jackson evening. Anyway, so the next one I'm going to do is for Trudy, Trev, and Kelsey, and I hope you enjoy this one. This is keeping the theme of Jackson 5 at the moment. This is their last song with Michael singing as the main lead. And this is Blame It on the Boogie. I do love this song, so I hope you can all dance along with me, because I have learned a couple of the dance moves, so I hope you can dance with me. It was released in 1978, and the songwriter was Mick Jackson, and it's been covered by numerous other artists, including the Jacksons. And according to Michael, who was producing, Bobby Colomby, who was producing the Jacksons, brought the group Blame It on the Boogie. It was an up-tempo, finger-popping type song that Michael said that was good vehicle for the band approach we wanted to cultivate. I had fun slurring the chorus, Blame It on the Boogie, could be sung in one breath without putting my lips together. That's what Michael said. I'm not sure I can do Blame It on the Boogie. No, I can't. I'm going to sing it properly. So I hope you enjoy Blame It on the Boogie and can dance along with me.
My baby's always dancing, it wouldn't be a bad thing, but I don't get no loving, and that's no lie. We spend the night in Frisco at every kind of disco. From that night I kissed our love goodbye. Don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie. Don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie. That nasty boogie bugs me, but somehow it has dragged me. Spellbound rhythm gets me on my feet. I've changed my life completely, I've seen the lightning leave me, and my baby just can't get her eyes off me. Don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie. Don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie. Oh, I just can't control my feet. I just can't control my feet. I just can't control my feet. Oh, I just can't control my feet. Sunshine, moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie. Oh, blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie. Oh, this magic move, it grooves me, that dirty rhythm fools me, the devil's got me through this dance. I'm full of funky fever, a fire burns inside me. She's got me in a super trance. Don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie. Oh, don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, just blame it on the boogie. Woo! Moonlight. Yeah. Good time. Boogie. Woo! Sunshine. Yay! Moonlight. Good times. Oh, blame it. You just wanna, yeah. Blame it on yourself. Ain't nobody's fault. Joys in the boogie all night long. Blame it on yourself. Ain't nobody's fault. Joys in the boogie, dancing all night long. Boogie!
I hope you enjoyed my boogie woogie dance that I did. Oh gosh, that was so much fun. Kelsey says those moves, girl. Well, I just copied what they were doing. You know, they just did that dance step thing. Anyway, it was great fun to learn that and to learn the song, because I've never sung that song before, but I know it obviously from my father used to play it in the car. He loved that song, so reminds me a lot of him. Tessa says, hi Chrissy. Hi Tessa and Austin. And Kelsey goes, woo. Dakota says, sorry I missed a lot, I'll be watching at home when I get there. My sister's favourite singer. Oh, that's wonderful, Dakota, thank you so much. Margaret says, lovely to see you. Hi Margaret. And Mike says, boogie woogie, yeah. And Teresa says, brilliant, thank you. Mike says, born in 44, these tracks were during my teen years. Oh, amazing. And Kelsey says, oh, we love you. Oh, I love you too. And Caroline says, go Christina. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. That means such a lot. Thank you so much. And from Amy and Lynn, thank you. It's so different to be singing using my voice in a different way, as you've seen me do that with other things, but Michael Jackson takes it to another level. But it's good that he had such a high voice, because yeah, it's easier for me, but I still have had to put a few of his songs up today. Oh yes, Mum, good luck with your competition in Russia, in Moscow tomorrow. You are doing your dancing competition, so good luck from us. You can practice along tonight with me. And Lorraine says, hi Chrissy, lovely to see you. A bit late finishing work, but here. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for watching, Lorraine, and love to you and Bob. So after this, 1978, which is just after this song came out, Michael Jackson moved to New York City to star as the Scarecrow in The Wiz, which was a musical directed by Sidney Lumet, and it starred Diana Ross and Nipsey Russell and Ted Ross. The film was a box office failure, and its score was arranged by Quincy Jones, who later then produced 3 of Michael Jackson's solo albums. They became very good friends, and during this time in New York, Jackson frequented the Studio 54 nightclub, where he absolutely loved going. He said it was electric, and every time he walked in, he just wanted to dance. He heard early hip-hop, and this influenced his beatboxing on future tracks, such as Working Day and Night. And in 1979, Jackson unfortunately broke his nose during a dance routine, and he had to have a nose operation to fix it. And the rhinoplasty led to breathing difficulties that later affected his career. And subsequently, he had to have more operations to do with his nose. And then I think he just got obsessed, unfortunately, with making it smaller, mainly because of his father's comments. Jackson's 5th studio album, Off the Wall, in 1979, as established him as a solo performer. So this was his first solo album, and it moved him from this bubblegum youth kind of sound to a bit more complex. And he had 4 top 10 entries: Off the Wall, She's Out of My Life, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, and Rock With You. And I wanted to do every single one of these, but luckily I got to do a little bit of some in the medley that I did at the beginning. But yeah, I wanted to sing She's Out of My Life. Da, 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 da. I love that song. But we'll do that for another one. We didn't have enough. And then Jackson's 6th album, Thriller, was released in late 82, and it was the best-selling album worldwide in 83, and became the best-selling album of all time in the US and all over the world, selling an estimated 66 million copies. So this brings me to my third song. It's my third song, fourth song even. I can't even count. I'm saving Thriller till the end. So I shouldn't have told you, but you probably would have been like, what, is she not doing Thriller? I will be doing that at the very, very end. But this is for Tuomo Rinta Opas in Finland. And this is a beautiful song that came out in 1982. It's part of the Thriller album. And I love this song. It's one of my favourite songs. It's Human Nature. And it was performed by Michael Jackson in 1982, and it was the 5th single from his 6th solo album, Thriller. And the track again was produced by Quincy Jones. So yeah, I hope you enjoy Human Nature.
Looking up across the nighttime, the city winks a sleepless eye. Hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sighs. Get me out into the nighttime, for walls can't hold me in tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. Then we say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Do they do me that way? If they say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Does he do me that way? Reaching out to touch a stranger. Electric eyes are everywhere. See that girl? She knows I'm watching. She likes the way I stare. If they say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Does it do me that way? If they say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Does it do me that way? I like living this way. I like living this way. That way. That way. Looking out across the morning, the city's heart begins to beat. Reaching out, touch her shoulder. I'm dreaming of the street. They say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Do we do it that way? If they say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Does it do me that way? Oh, they say why? Does it do me that way? If they say why? Why? Does it do me that way? If they say why?
thank you so much, everybody. I hope you were dancing along with me. I was just doing a little of kind of idea of what Michael Jackson did a lot on this song during his live performances. He often looks down and he often does a bit of the old lock and popping, which I don't know if I'm any good at, but you know, I try to give it a go and see if I'm okay at it. I mean, I enjoyed doing it, so I hope it was okay. And I think, could you go up a little bit, dear? Stelina says hello, and Mum says thank you very much, together for you. And Tuomo, thank you so much. And Amy says Elliot's dancing with you. Oh, that's wonderful. Mike says awesome, Chrissy, you're doing a fabulous job of the reviving of a wonderful memory of Jack. Oh, thank you. I hope I am in my own way. Jinnie says wonderful, and Philip says mesmerising. Oh, thank you. I love that song so much, and it was really lovely to learn it because, again, I've never sung it before. I've only listened to it. So it's been an amazing week, a busy, crazy week, trying to learn everything, but I've really enjoyed it anyway. So Lorraine says, I loved your version. That was super. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So the next bit of his sort of performance, he does solo performance of Billie Jean, where he was wearing his rhinestone glove, and he debuted the moonwalk, which I have been practicing all week long, but I can't show you really because you can't see I know the structure of what you've got to do. While I show you, if you do like this concert tonight, there is a GoFundMe and PayPal link if you'd like to donate anything towards our concert, anything towards my costume, would go such a long way. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy tonight. And thank you so much for your donations so far. They're keeping us going, especially during this time. It doesn't look like they're going to have any work until at least the summer, and even that's tentative at the moment. But hopefully we'll all have our jabs, and hopefully we'll get some work in at some point. But yes, while you see those links, I'll show you the little bit of the moonwalk that I do know. Maybe you'll just see me sliding backwards. Okay, so it goes like this. You know, basically you've got to... I didn't do that very well. Because my shoes, they don't slide on this. They don't slide on the wood. You need really slippery shoes. So basically, you have this foot, let's say this foot's up, and you've got to slide this foot while this weight's on this foot, on this toe, and slide the foot back, and then you switch and lock. Anyway, look, I'm going to show you in a future concert. I will do it properly, and you'll see what I mean. So we'll carry on with the story, and I hope I made you giggle. Anyway, so yes, he did his moonwalk, which Jeffrey Daniel taught him, and it became his signature dance in his repertoire. And Rolling Stone reporter Michael Gilmore called the performance extraordinary, and Jackson's performance drew comparisons to Elvis Presley's and the Beatles. And Anna Kisselgoff from the New York Times praised the perfect timing and technique involved in the dance, and Gordy described as being mesmerised by his performance. So Jackson and Quincy then went on to win different awards. Quincy won Producer of the Year, and Thriller won Album of the Year, and the single won Best Pop Vocal Performance for Jackson. Beat It won Record of the Year. Billie Jean won 2 Academy Awards, Best R&B Song, Best R&B Vocal Performance, with Jackson as songwriter and singer respectively. Thriller also won a Grammy, and at the 11th Annual American Awards, Jackson won another 8 awards and became the youngest artist to win the Award of Merit. And he also won Favourite Male Artist, Favourite R&B Artist, Soul Artist, Pop Artist, Rock Artist, and Beat It won Best Video for Rock Pop, Solo, Soul, R&B, and Favourite Rock and Pop Single. And the album won Favourite of all the albums. So it's amazing. Mike says, on the moonwalk conveyor belt. Yeah, looking good to us. You need to do a video of your moonwalk for us all. Yes, I do. I need to get some better shoes as well. Jackson had really I think his ones had wooden soles, so they slid around very easily. But anyway, so the next song I'm going to do is for Georgina Rayberg. She asked me to sing this song. This is Man in the Mirror. It's a song recorded in 1987, and the lyrics, the song is by Michael Jackson, and the lyrics and the music were also made by Glenn Ballard and Cider Garrett, and it was produced by Jackson and Quincy, and it's from his album Bad. So this one, again, is Man in the Mirror. I hope you'll enjoy it. It's my version of it, and I hope you enjoy it.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. It's gonna make a difference. It's gonna make it right. As I turn up the color on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? A summer disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause I got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with a man in the mirror. Oh yeah, I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, you gotta look at yourself and make a change. Na 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 na. Oh no, I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize there are some with no home, not a nickel to loan. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone? A willow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed out dream. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see, 'cause I got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with a man in the mirror. Oh yeah, I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, gotta look at yourself and make that change. I'm asking him to make a way. And no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, you better look at yourself and make that change. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, better look at yourself and make the change. You can't close off your mind. That man, that man, that man, that man, that man, that man, that man. If you wanna make the world a better place, better look at yourself and make the change. Na 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 na. Oh yeah. Ooh. I'm gonna make a change. It's gonna feel real good. Come on. Just lift yourself, you know. You gotta start with you, yourself. Make that change. You gotta make that change today. gotta start with yourself, oh brother. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know it, you know it, you know it, you know it. I gotta start with yourself. Come on, come on, come on. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Oh, you gotta start with yourself. Come on, you gotta. Oh yeah, stand up and make that change. Yeah, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up and make that change. You know it, you know it, you know it. Oh, change, make that change.
Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my version of Man in the Mirror. I know some bits go a little bit high, but I had to sing it an octave higher because it's too low for me. Even though Michael Jackson's got a ridiculously high voice, he's a man, and I'm not. So I had to sing it an octave higher, so I hope it was okay. And Mike says, oh, I missed that. Sorry, Beatrice. Hi, Beatrice. Fabulous. How's your brother? I know he's in... that place that's got all the rights, what's it called? Myanmar. Is that how I say it, Beatrice? Adam's out there, I know. I saw on Facebook, so I was just hoping he's okay because I know they've got lots of riots out there. Kelsey says, love, love, love. Thank you so much. And Tessa says, loving your version of this. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. And Philip says, wow. And Nicole says, I just joined late, but I love it. Greets Lulu. Oh, thanks, Lulu. Thank you so much for watching. That's amazing. If you want to watch from the beginning later, you can. I've got a few more moves and a bit of Jackson 5 for you if you want to watch that. And Caroline says, really enjoyed your version. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been really amazing to learn all his songs this week. Jinnie says, really great. Lewis loved it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Jinnie, who made this jacket. Thank you so much. Mike says, loving this evening so much, Chrissy. You're amazingly versatile. I can't talk. What's wrong with me? Oh, goodness. Yes, so... I've really enjoyed learning Michael Jackson songs. It's a definite break from opera, and learning about the man himself. All the interviews I've watched of him from a young age and all his changes, you could still tell it was like he didn't change. His whole character and his mannerisms. I really watched him closely, and he really does came across as just a really, really very insecure, very kind-hearted man who really just wanted to make a change in the world and wanted to see peace and wanted people to love each other. And it was really nice to see his character in all these different interviews. I mean, I've probably YouTubed the interviews out of him. So I have watched like hundreds, literally. I've been like an obsessive fan for a week, which has been great. Lorraine says, great, thanks. Wonderful interview you gave on Sunday with Slava and Chrissy, and great seeing your studio where the music happens. Oh, thank you so much. So the next bit of Jackson is that Time described him as a star of the records, radio, rock video, one-man rescue team for the music business, a songwriter who sets the beat for a decade, a dancer with the fanciest feet on the street, a singer who cuts across all boundaries in taste and style and colour too. The New York Times wrote, in the world of pop music, there is Michael Jackson and there is the rest, everybody else. Jackson's skin had been... from his young age to his teens, a medium brown, and during his youth, in the mid-80s, it started to grow paler, and the change drew widespread media coverage, including speculation that he was bleaching his skin. But Jackson's dermatologist, Arnold Klein, observed that he had vitiligo, which you see nowadays very often, even models. There's a famous model now, a black model, who has a white, basically half her face is white because she's got vitiligo. But back then, nobody really knew what it was, and I think Jackson felt the need to hide it instead of embracing it, which is quite sad. So what happened is I watched another interview, with his makeup artist, and she said at the beginning, in his early 20s, they started to try and cover it. It started on his face, and they started trying to cover it with black makeup to make him look normal, like as he used to. And then it got so bad that they actually had to turn to white makeup. And he did start to use bleach himself, creams, because he wanted to smooth it all out, because he himself said he didn't want to look like a cow, even though I think we would have all embraced him, whatever he looked like, though in the past what he did look like people gave him scrutiny for, so I don't know what the answer is. But anyway, let me just sing another song for you and then I'll carry on. This is requested by Yvonne Stewart and Charlotte Lamb. This is also Charlotte's birthday tomorrow, so Loving You. It's a 1987 duet with Michael Jackson and Cedar Garrett, and it was the first single released in his 7th album, Bad. And this song was written by Jackson and co-produced by himself and Quincy. So this, I'm going to sing a little happy birthday to Charlotte. So happy birthday, Charlotte, and this is a happy birthday song for you. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Charlotte, happy birthday to you. A little bit of Jackson there. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Charlotte. And this is a little video for you we produced. Oh, did you play it already? Oh, sorry. We've played that already. Sorry. I'm going to sing now. I'll just be quiet. Keep singing. And yes, so I hope you enjoy I Just Can't Stop Loving You. I just want to lay next to you for a while. You look so beautiful tonight. Your eyes are so lovely. You know, a lot of people misunderstand me. It's because they just don't know me at all. I want to hold you. I need you. God, I need you. I love you so much. Each time the wind blows, I hear your voice, oh, I call your name. Whispers at morning, our love is dawning, heaven's glad you came. You know how I feel, this thing can't go wrong. I'm so proud to say I love you. Your love's got me high, I long to get by. This time is forever, love is the answer. I hear your voice now, you are my choice now. The love you bring, heaven's in my heart. At your call I hear harps and angels sing. You know how I feel, this thing can't go wrong. I can live my life without you. I just can't hold on, I feel we belong. My life ain't worth living if I can be with you. I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop loving you. And if I stop, then tell me just what will I do? I just can't stop loving you. At night when the stars shine, I pray in you I'll find a love so true. When morning awakes me, will you come and take me? I'll wait for you.
this thing can't go wrong. This feeling so strong. Oh my, a life ain't worth living if I can be with you. I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop loving you. And if I stop, then tell me just what will I do? I just can't stop loving you. We can change all the world tomorrow. We can sing of songs of yesterday. I can say, hey, farewell to sorrow. This is my life and I wanna see you for always. I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop loving you. And if I stop, then tell me just what will I do? I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop loving you. And if I stop, then tell me just what will I do?
Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my version of I Just Can't Stop Loving You. Jane says, what an evening. Love your narrative, learning loads. Angela says, wonderful song, sung beautifully. Thank you so much, everybody. And Stelina says, how beautiful. Thank you very, very much. That means a lot, as it's been a lot to learn in only 5 days. So it's been a bit crazy. Mike says, awesome intro plus follow through for this very special track. Lovely, Chrissy, magical. Thank you so much. That means so much. It has been really, really tough learning all these songs in actually less than 5 days, because we've had other projects to be doing this week as well. So we've been in the studio Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday recording. So it's been a very, very busy week. So I hope you are enjoying this evening so far. So actually, I didn't say I Just Can't Stop Loving You reached #1 on the Billboard charts, R&B charts and single adult contemporary charts, making it the first in a string of 5 #1 singles from his album Bad. And Jackson's first album in 5 years, Bad, was the highly anticipated, and the industry expected another major success, and it became the first album to produce 5 #1s. And Bad won the 1988 Grammy for Best Engineered Recording. And yes, so this leads me actually into the next song already. I'm going very quickly today, aren't I? So this is requested by Amy, and this is for another birthday. This is for Ben's birthday. His birthday is on Monday, and this is from the album Bad, because Amy said for me to pick a song from Bad. She did pick Smooth Criminal, which I was going to do, but there is so much dancing in Smooth Criminal, and if you actually take just the music, all I'm singing is, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Da 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 da. Annie, are you okay? But you're jealous. But you're okay, Annie. Annie, are you okay? And it was literally, we just listened to it, and we're like, it's about 3 minutes of me just going, Annie, are you okay? So we just thought, you'll all get bored of me singing, Annie, are you okay? So I thought I'll do a different one instead, and I thought this one goes quite well for you and Amy, Ben, because this is The Way You Make Me Feel. So I thought, well, Amy probably, it's a good song for her to sing to you, but I'll pretend that she can pretend that she's singing. My voice is her voice. Anyway, this song, it was released in 1987, and it was the third single from his album Bad, and it received very positive reviews, and became his third consecutive single to peak at #1 and charted mainly within the top 10 and 20 internationally. And if you watch his live performances, this just everyone goes crazy, and he always has a woman on the stage with him, and I love it. I just love his dance routine. I love the way he walks around the stage. I'll try and emulate a little bit of it. So I hope you enjoy this, Ben and Amy. I just can't. Oh, happy birthday. I've got to sing happy birthday. Sorry. I'm running away with myself, Ben. Sorry. This is for you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Ben. I hope you have a wonderful day on Monday and a wonderful weekend ahead. And I hope you enjoy the way you make me feel.
Go, girl! Hey, pretty baby with the high heels on, you give me fever like I've never ever known. You're just a product of your loveliness. I like the groove of your walk, your smile, your dress. I feel your fever from miles around. I'll pick you up in my car and we'll paint the town. Just kiss me, baby, and I'll tell you twice that you're the one for me. The way you're making me feel, you really turn me on. You knock me off of my feet. My lonely days are gone. Ooh, I like this feeling that you're giving me. Just hold me, baby, and I'm in ecstasy. Oh, I'll be working from 9 to 5 to buy you things to keep you by my side. I never felt so in love before. Just promise, baby, that you'll love me forevermore. I swear I'll keep you satisfied, 'cause you're the one for me. You made the making me feel, you really turn me on. You knock me off of my feet. My lonely days are gone. Achoo. Go, girl. Go. Ow. Go, girl. I never felt so in love before. Promise, baby, I'll love you forevermore. I swear I'm keeping you satisfied, 'cause you're the one for me. The way you're making me feel, you really turn me on. You knock me off of my feet. My lonely days are gone. The way you're making me feel, you really turn me on. You knock me off of my feet. My lonely days are gone. Ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business but mine and my baby. Give it to me. Give me some time. Come on, be my girl. I wanna be with mine. Ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business but mine and my baby. Ooh, ow. Chica, chica. Chica, chica, chica. Go, girl. some time. Come on, be my girl. I wanna be with mine. Ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business but my baby's. Give it to me. Give me some time. Come on, be my girl. I wanna be with mine. Ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business but mine and my baby. The way you make me feel.
Oh, that's tiring. Oh dear. Charlotte says, yay, go Chrissy, you legend. Amy says, you make me giggle. Thank you. I'm glad I make someone giggle. Probably all of you just laughing at me. You can, by the way, I don't mind. Most people do. Slava laughs at me all the time. Amy says he was quite happy with this one. Nodding head of approval. Great dance moves, Chrissy. Thank you so much. They're all improvised, so I saw them, I hope you just get the idea of what I've been watching this week. A lot of this moving of his leg, and there's a lot of thrust movements he does. I don't think I'm up for those. I did a little one today, but I don't think I'm up for as many thrust movements as he does. Kuha says, hi Christina, it's organist Kuha. I'm blessed to see you today. Thank you, Kuha, from watching from Hawaii. And Mike says, wow, sorry, I'm out of breath. Chrissy, a classic Jackson track, perfect for moonwalking too. Yes, it is, isn't it? But I didn't do moonwalking today, but hopefully next time. Anyway, oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. Jackson did so much for charity as well. He was one of the most giving artists in, this whole century actually, past century. Jackson founded Heal the World Foundation in 1992, and the charity brought underprivileged children to Jackson's ranch to use his theme park rides, and sent millions of dollars around the globe to help children threatened by war, poverty and disease. And that July, Jackson published his second book, Dancing a Dream. He published another book, I think called Moonwalk or something. It was a biography. Anyway, I haven't read that. The Dangerous World tour ran between 1992 and 1993 and grossed over $100 million. And also, in 1998, Jackson purchased his Neverland Ranch, cost of $17 million. Oh, crazy. And he installed a theatre and a zoo, and he had a chimpanzee, and he had a staff of 40, and he installed a Ferris wheel and a carousel. I mean, it's just like a childhood dream. And he became known as King of Pop, a nickname that Jackson's publicist embraced. So the next song I'd like to sing is Heal the World, and it's very appropriate because I've just said he founded Heal the World Foundation, and this song was for charity. And this is requested by Teresa Nihill, so I hope you enjoy Heal the World. And yes, do sing along with me. I hope you will enjoy it.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love, and this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares for joy, for giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel fear or death. We stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us growing. So make a better world, make a better world, heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. And the dream we work on saved in, and the world we once believed in will shine in grace. And then why do we keep strangling life on this earth, crucify its soul? Though it's plain to see this world is heavenly, be God's glory that flies so high. Let our spirits never die. In my heart I feel you are all like my brothers. Create a world with no fear. Together we'll cry happy tears. See the nations turn their swords into plowshares. We could really get there if you cared enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place, heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. For you and for me, for you and for me. Save it for our children. Heal the world we live in. Save it for our children. Heal the world we live in. Save it for our children. Heal the world we live in. Save it for our children. You and for me. Heal the world we live in.
Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that song. I love that song. It's so beautiful and it means such a lot. The words are so powerful. So thank you so much. Philip says, the girl has got moves. Love it, Chrissy, from the last song. Thank you so much. And Caroline says, you did a great version. Lots of hard work is going into this tonight. Well done. Loving it. Thank you so much, everybody. And Yvonne says, thank you for singing my request so beautifully. Hubby loved it too. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you, Yvonne. And Amy says, lovely version. Heal the World is such a poignant song, especially now. It's so true. It'd be lovely if it could be re-released. Maybe I'll do a special YouTube version of it and release it over there. I just missed Angela's little comment there. Sorry, honey. I loved your version, Chrissy. Thank you so much, Angela. And Teresa says, brilliant version. Well done. Thank you so much, Teresa. Thank you for asking for it. Mike says, Dearest Chrissy, Jacko was unique and you've given awesome recreation of some of his awesome talent. Oh, thank you. Just a tiny, like minuscule, like 0.001. Lynn says, loved it, wow. And Q asks, Christina, such a credible song and sing, especially in the midst of COVID-19. Every day I sing Heal the World a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. That means such a lot. And if you have enjoyed tonight or any of the other performance that we've been putting on this last couple of months in lockdown, there is a GoFundMe and PayPal links. We added the PayPal just because lots of people ask me about paying with PayPal because it's easier in a lot of countries. But there's also GoFundMe. That's kind of like our main one. So either one is. Oh, and subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. If you could subscribe to my YouTube channel or my Facebook or Instagram, it would go such a long way for me as an artist. This is my business, or our business. Slava's now manager, sound, lighting, graphics, everything. He does everything now, and I barely see him at night time now because he's always working, which is a great thing because he loves it and he really enjoys it. And thanks to you guys. So thank you so much for always being here, for being our online family and for supporting us and keeping us going during this incredibly difficult time, not just for artists, but for many, many people in the entertainment industry, the events industry, hospitality. There's so many people suffering right now. So my heart is with you all. And I hope that I can just lift your spirits a little each Friday evening. You certainly lift mine and give me a real job each week to learn stuff. I get a bit stressed. Poor Slava has to live with my stressing around the house going, I don't know this song, I need to learn it, and stressing around. But I think this week, we've both enjoyed it this week, haven't we? It's been a lot more fun. We've been dancing a lot together around the house. Slava's even been doing his moves. He did some Michael Jackson moves yesterday. I was like, oh, you should do them on camera. And he said, no. Categorically no. That's all he said. He was like, no. Serious as that. Anyway. Oh, yes. Has anybody seen Michael Jackson live? Because Jonathan from Worsted Park emailed me and said he saw him 3 times. Obviously, I never saw Michael Jackson because I was too young. But it'd be lovely to know if any of you saw Michael Jackson live. Because just watching him live on his live concerts, on YouTube. He's not live on YouTube. But his live performances were, they were incredible. I was sitting there last night watching him dance and sing, and it was like I was a zombie. I was mesmerized by him. Every move he made, didn't even know that there were dancers behind him because you were so focused on him because he was so incredible and he just held the audience he was just magical. Anyway, I'll stop blabbering on. So I didn't tell you, though. I forgot to tell you the bit where Jackson lost his hair because of a Pepsi commercial that went wrong. He had a firework explode on his head and he lost all his hair. And this is when he started with vitiligo. So he was losing the colour of his face. And now suddenly he had this awful second-degree burns on the top of his scalp. They tried to redo his hair, in an operation, but it went wrong. So from that time forward, he had to wear clip-in hair pieces and eventually ended up wearing a wig because the hair never grew back, and it's just such a shame for him because he was such a good-looking guy. Well, he still was, even after all the cosmetic surgery. He still looked lovely, but anyway, yes, that was a bit of a sad thing. So he married Elvis's daughter in 1993, but they divorced a year later because she didn't want children and he did, and it ended not very happily. But she did say in an interview that I watched again that she was absolutely in love with him and he was the love of her life, and she still feels that way. Yes, so he also got President Bush designated him with White House Artist of the Decade, which I thought was pretty amazing. And You Are Not Alone holds the Guinness World Record for the first song to debut as #1 on the Billboard chart, and it received a Grammy nomination as well in 1995, which leads me on to the next song in 1995. This is for Ron Davis, and this is the beautiful song that we haven't been able to stop singing all week because it's so beautiful. And I watched, I'd never actually seen the music video to this song. I don't know why, probably because I was too young. But I watched it, and I've watched it probably every day this week. I've watched this song. It's the Earth song, and every time I watched this video this week, I cried. So that's how powerful it is. It was filmed in 4 different continents. Oh, thank you, Slava. Look at you go. He knows everything. And Jackson, this was his 9th studio album called History, Past, Present and Future, and it was released in 1995. And this ballad incorporates elements of the blues, gospel and opera, and it topped the UK singles chart for 6 weeks over the Christmas period of 1995. And the video is just beautiful, so do watch it if you haven't seen it. It's quite sad though, but this is the Earth song.
What about sunrise? What about rain? What about all the things that you said we would again? What about killing fields? Is there a time? What about all the things that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the blood we've shed before? Did you ever stop to notice this earth, the crying, weeping shores? What have we done to the world? Look what we've done. What about all the peace that you pledged your only son? What about flowering fields? Is there a time? What about all the dreams that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the children dead from war? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, these weeping shores? Dream
Thank you, everybody, so much. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. Sorry, was it too high? Oh, dear. I'm so sorry, everybody, if I blew your screens off or your speakers. I just went with the moment. I was meant to go an octave lower, but then the song just took over, and I just went with it. Slav was like, "You were not meant to go high." I'm so sorry if I did break your speakers at that point or your eardrums. I do apologise, and I hope you enjoyed it. Steve says, one forgets just how many hits he had until you've gone through them all, Chrissy. Amazing. I know, I found like 50 or 60 that I just wanted to sing today and whittled them down to 26, and yeah, still had to go down. Amy says, such an iconic song. Angela Wilkins says, very powerful, Chrissy. I love it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Chrissy, for giving us this magical show of the awesome one and only Michael Jackson. And Caroline says, OMG, fantastic. Teresa says, fantastic. Loved it. Thank you so much. You did an excellent job with that, Christina from Kuha. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. And he said, I really love the high notes. Oh, thank you. See, someone liked the high notes. And Jane says, don't apologise, Chrissy. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Yes, I shouldn't apologise. I'm sorry. I always apologise. Thank you so much, everybody. That means a lot that you enjoyed it. I'll just go on to the last bit of his bit that I wrote about. I didn't write about everything because if we're going to do another one, I wanted to have more to say next time. So I've kind of skimmed a little bit over his life. Obviously, he had children with Debbie, who was his surrogate mother. He had a different child with somebody else, but no one knows who the mother is. Do you know, actually, I have a fun, interesting fact because I watched a personal interview with him with a friend. So this wasn't a journalistic interview. And you really saw the real him, which actually was pretty much what you saw with journalists too. Very shy, constantly biting his lip, very softly spoken, very polite. But yes, he said he was asked by his friend what was his favourite music to listen to. And you'll all be surprised, I'm sure. His favourite music was Tchaikovsky. And the most favourite is the Nutcracker. He absolutely loved listening to the Nutcracker by Tchaikovsky, and also Clair de Lune by Debussy. So he said he always listens to both of those. They were incredible, and gave him lots of inspiration. And he always said that he would write a lot of his songs in his tree that he had in Neverland Ranch. It was a huge, massive, I'm not sure how old the tree was, but very, very old. It was in the interview he did with Martin Bashir in 2002, and it's in that interview. If you haven't seen it, it's quite interesting. I think it's called Living with Jackson. Very interesting. Kelsey says, not too high. Loved how much you get into it. We goddess you. Daddy said it was the best modern performance of a song he's heard in a while, maybe ever. Blew our ears off? No, blew us away. Thank you so much, Trudy, Trevor and Kelsey. Thank you. Philip says, love that song, and the high notes made it even better. Oh, thank you. It's such a powerful song. I don't know, I just went with it. Like I felt like I should go high, even though I've done rehearsals this week with me going back down lower. But I don't know, something just took over. Maybe it was Michael Jackson. Anyway, Lorraine says, take on his music is seriously great. Your take on his music is seriously great. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So watching that personal interview with him was very interesting. And he said he loved the Bee Gees as well, which is a great, Bee Gees are great. And of course, he loved George Brown. He said, it's George Brown, isn't it? George Brown. The singer dancer, yeah, and he said he used to watch reels of Fred Astaire dancing with Ginger, and used to just dance around his house watching that as well. So it's very interesting, these interesting interviews. If you haven't seen any, just Google Michael Jackson interview, and there are just thousands of them. But yeah, they're very interesting. So basically, after 1995, Jackson was admitted to hospital because he collapsed during rehearsals for a televised performance caused by a stress-related panic attack. In November, Jackson merged his music catalogue with Sony's music publishing division and created Sony ATV Music Publishing. He retained ownership of half of the company, earning $95 million upfront, as well as the rights to more songs. Jackson then visited Africa and took his first steps in Gabon. Is it Gabon? Gabon. He was greeted by more than 100,000 people there, and some of them carrying signs saying "Welcome home, Michael." And during his trip to the Ivory Coast, Jackson was crowned King Sani Sanai by the tribal chief. He thanked the dignitaries in French and English. He signed documents formalising his kingship, and he sat on a golden throne while presiding over the ceremonial dances, which I didn't know, which was quite interesting. James Fitzpatrick. Hi, James. Thank you so much for watching. That's wonderful that you're watching. I hope you're well. I hope you're both well. And says great stuff, Chrissy. Thank you so much, James. Bless you. Jackson had been taking painkillers since when he had the burn on his head and his reconstructive scalp surgeries administered due to the accident in 1984. And he'd become dependent on them to cope with his pain and also the stress he was going through with all these terrible allegations that were put against him. And he thanked his close friend Elizabeth Taylor for her incredible support and encouragement. And the end of the tour concluded his relationship with Pepsi Cola, which sponsored the tour in 1993. This was. From September to 96 to 97, he performed in 82 different countries, 5 continents, 35 countries and 58 cities to 4.8 million fans. During the tour in Sydney, Australia, Jackson married Debbie, who I spoke about earlier, his I can't speak today, dermatology nurse, yes, who was 6 months pregnant with his first child. And then he had his 10th solo album in 2001, Invincible, and in 2000 he was in the Guinness World Records, recognised him for supporting 39 charities, more than any other entertainer. In March 2009 there were speculations about his finances and his health, but he announced that he was coming back with This Is It at the O2. And in 2009, less 3 weeks before his first show was due to begin, with all concerts sold out, he died from cardiac arrest because he'd overdosed on propofol, I can't say them. Anyway, you can read it. His death was caused by his overdose, but then they thought that actually his physician caused manslaughter. So a sad ending to an incredible life, and an incredible song to end with, which is Thriller. And I've done this really quickly this evening, actually. Have I not? No? What's the time? Oh, okay, sorry. I haven't done it incredibly quick. I was thinking I've done it in like 40 minutes. But no, we started at 6, didn't we? Sorry. Right, so I'm going to end with this one. This is for Tessa and Austin, Jane and Richard, and this is the iconic Thriller. It was released in 1982 in the album as a single in 1984, and it received positive reviews, became the album's 7th top 10 single, peaking at number 4. It reached the top of the charts in many different countries, and it's now certified as a 7 times platinum record by the Recording Industry Association of America. So basically, I'm going to improvise a lot of the moves today because I didn't have time to really learn the dance moves, but I will do that for if we do one in the summer and we redo this place. I will literally learn the proper dance to Thriller, which would be really fun. But I can do a little bit of making you feel as if the vibe of Thriller, okay? So I hope you enjoy my version of Thriller, and if you would like me to sing anything else, or if you've had enough for this evening, then we can say goodbye. But if you would like me to sing anything else, then do say. And thank you so much for watching again, and I hope you enjoy Thriller.
walking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. You start to freeze as horror looks you right into your eyes. You're paralyzed, 'cause this is Thriller, Thriller night. And no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike. No, it's Thriller, Thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. Hear the door slam, you realize that there's nowhere left to turn. You feel a cold hand, I wonder if you'll ever see the sun. You close your eyes and hope that this is just imagination. But all the while, you hear the creature creeping up behind. You're out of time, 'cause this is Thriller, Thriller night. There ain't no second chance against a thing with 40 eyes. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. Night creatures call and the dead start to walk in their masquerade. There's no escaping the jaws of this alien this time. This is the end of your life. They're out to get you, the demons closing in on every side. They will possess you unless you change your number on your dial. Now's the time for you and I to cuddle close together. All through the night, I'll save you from the terrors on the screen. I'll make you see that this is Thriller, Thriller night. 'Cause I can thrill you more than any ghost could ever try. So let me hold you tight and share a killer, thriller, Thriller night. 'Cause I can thrill you more than any ghost would dare to try. So let me hold you tight and share a killer, thriller.
Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize y'all's neighborhood. And whomsoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no mere mortal can resist the evil of the thriller.
I hope you enjoyed my improvising dancing technique. Oh dear, I don't know what I was doing. As always, fantastic. And Kelsey says, Encore Billie Jean. I don't have Billie Jean. I'm so sorry. I will. I promise you, I will do Billie Jean, the next one. I promise. Selena says, wow. And James says, fab. Well, thank you, James, so much. Megan says, amazing concert. Well done, Christina. Thank you, Megan. Lots of love to Ruby and Ava. And Anja says, wonderful. And as always, thank you for a superb concert. Amy says, this is Elliot's favourite one. He's dancing with you. Yay, go Elliot. And encore Human Nature. Oh, I love Human Nature. Might have to do Human Nature. Just one. Okay. And Mike says, wow, thrilling thriller. Love this, Chrissy. Sheer perfection. You are magical. Thank you so much. And Jinnie says, amazing, fantastic. And Lynn says, yes. Teresa says, well done. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. That means such a lot. It means so much. I have worked so hard this week, so thank you. That really does touch my heart in such a big way. Thank you so much for watching and for being part of this evening. It's been great to add a bit of dancing to it, but I do realise that 5 days is not enough to make it as perfect as I'd like it to be. There's lots of too much thinking, I think, so I'm hoping, I'll get a lot more chances to do another one and have more than 5 days to learn everything, because 5 days is just not enough to make it as perfect as it could be. My dancing could be a lot better and the music good, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I shouldn't be negative. Mike says, cannot thank you enough, Chrissy and Slava too. This is a wonderful evening remembering our iconic Michael Jackson. Ben, please. Dulcie and I were doing the Thriller dance. Yay, Kelsey! Oh, glad you were doing the Thriller dance too. Teresa, I only learnt a few moves from it because it just took too long. I had to concentrate on the music. I was like, this can take ages. Philip says, what a fantastic concert, Chrissy. Thanks for all your hard work. And Teresa says, fantastic concert. Thank you tonight. And thank you to Jinnie, who made this lovely jacket for me. Me donning the jacket and the glove. So thank you so much, Jinnie, for helping me come up with this costume. This was my idea. This is what I wanted. I had a vision that I wanted the white jacket, the sparkly one that he's worn before. And yeah, thank you so much, Jinnie. You did a fantastic job. So thank you so much for creating it, and I'll definitely wear it again. Tom says thank you, and Therese says thank you, a fantastic concert, and Steve says wonderful concert, Chrissy, it was pretty perfect to me. Oh, thank you so much, bless you. And Jinnie says you're very welcome, hope it's not too hot. It's not hot actually, because this room is freezing, so actually it was perfect costume to keep me nice and warm, but I do have like 3 layers on, so I've got my running leggings underneath these white trousers. And I've got 3 tops on underneath this. So, yeah. Kelsey says, jacket envy. Kelsey, get in touch with Jinnie. She'll make you one. Jane says, thank you, Chrissy, for entertaining us this evening. Great costume too. Really snazzy. Thank you. Yeah, I love this costume so much. And I can't thank Jinnie enough. It's amazing. She's incredibly talented. Her talent goes beyond... it's incredible what she can do. So thank you so much, everybody. And if you have enjoyed tonight and would like to donate to our... GoFundMe or PayPal that goes towards our living and putting these concerts on for the payment to Restream, buying the music, making the costumes, all these things that add up. It will go such a long way. And thank you so much. I can't thank you from more than the bottom of my heart for your kindness. It really does go such a long way, so I can't thank you enough. So thank you so much. Bless you all. And it's been wonderful singing to you tonight. I've really enjoyed singing Michael Jackson. Jane says, thank you, Chrissy, for entertaining us. Oh, I said this one already. Sorry, the other Jane says, thanks, Chrissy. Great evening. Thank you, Jane. And Mike says, you look perfect, Chrissy, in that costume. Steve says, great job, Jinnie. And Caroline says, thank you, Christina Slava. Lots of hard work, but loved it. Thank you so much, everybody. And next week is Sound of Italy. So I'm going to be singing, obviously, some Puccini, some opera, but also some modern Italian songs more crossover that Andrea Bocelli did. So if you look at any of Andrea Bocelli's albums and you'd like me to sing any like Romanza or Viva Pelé, or there's some really beautiful Italian songs. So next week is all about Italy. So I hope that you will join me, even singing Ennio Morricone like Cinema Paradiso, or anything, basically anything Italian, any Italian composer, anything. Just write to me if you'd like me to sing anything from Italy next week. Please write to me on my Facebook or Instagram, or email me. Buster, hi Buster, great costume, great dancing, amazed how much you put together in such a short time. Get Slava in there doing the Thriller dancing. Yeah, maybe next time. He says hi Buster too, from Slava as well, thank you. And Lorraine says lots of love to you both. Steve says that would be great. God bless you, brightening up a dreary winter. Oh, bless you all. So I'll say goodbye to you now and end it all with Human Nature. I hope you will enjoy my second Human Nature.
The nighttime, the city sleeps a sleepless eye. Hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sighs get me out into the nighttime. For walls won't hold me tonight. If this time it's just an apple, and let me take a bite. And they say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that way? If they say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why you that way? You're reaching out to touch a stranger. Electric eyes are everywhere. See that girl, she knows I'm watching. She likes the way I stare. If they say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that way? If they say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why
Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my last song this evening. I absolutely love Human Nature, and it's such a beautiful song. So I hope to see you all next week. I wish you a wonderful weekend, another week of lockdown, but I hope that you will all be safe and well. And I send you all my love from my heart. James says, Ennio, who? You know James, you've met him. I know you're being funny. Who? Oh, okay. Steve says that would be great. God bless Chrissy. You're brightening up our dreary winter. And Kelsey says, OMG, yes. Party Conte. Oh, yes. Definitely. Time to say goodbye. For that song for next week. Tuomo says bye. Thank you, everybody. And I can't wish you a more wonderful week. And I can't wait to sing Italian songs to you next week. Do let me know what you'd like. And thank you so much for joining us. Bless you all. And I can't wait to sing to you next week. And thank you again, Jinnie, for this amazing costume. Bless you all. Lots and lots of love to you all. Big kisses. And see you next week. Bye, everyone.